Back here in Rochester, here's the kickoff by Schlecht, and Metalko is going to get it at the 10. He's out to the 15, 20, and he's finally taken down around the 24-yard line.
Good return by Metalko as he came up the right side on the Lincoln sideline and got stopped and just short. Let's see where they placed it. He just got past the 20, Bob, and maybe out to about the 24, 3 or 4.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Rail Splitters. We'll have the running clock here in the second half since Rochester's up 42-0.
Ball back it up to the 22 on that return.
1st and 10 for the Rail Splitters. Ethan Kunkel, the center, the senior, up over the football. Will Cook here to the near side. Colton Grant on the far side of the field. Railers out of that wing formation. Got a man in motion. That's Cannon. And Cannon... We'll have to wait and see who that was, the ball. I don't think it was Cannon. Was that Dong? I think it was Dong.
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah, Chris Dong on the carry for the Rail Splitters. Got a yard.
Yeah, about 1 out of it.
So it'll be 2nd and 9 for Lincoln. Up there on that offensive line for the Rail Splitters, Ethan Kunkel, the center. The guards are Ian Neitzel and Seth Gleason, and the tackles are Ben Steiner and Sage Conradi. Wide receivers are Colton Grant and Will Cook. Isles wants to throw this time. He's got Will Cook. Cook breaks the tackle, gets down at the 29-yard line before he's taken down. Nice pitch and catch there. Isles had some time, and he got it out to Will Cook, the senior for the Rail Splitters.
About a 6-yard pickup there. Sets up a 3rd and short for the Railers, and a chance to get a 1st down here on their first drive of the second half.
Ball just across the 29-yard line. Isles has got the play. Hustles back into the huddle. 3rd down for Lincoln. The green helmets, the green pants, the white road uniforms with the green numerals. Isles looks along the line of scrimmage. Now he goes up under center. He's got Pudnight in motion, and he hands it off to Dong, and he's going to be close to a 1st down. Chris Dong, if he gets a good spot, and he does, they give him the 1st down. Chris Dong out to the Lincoln 34-yard line.
About a 5-yard pickup for Chris on that play, and the first down here in the second half.
Isles has got the play. Clock on the move. Cook split here near side. Will Cook. Colton Grant. Isles now goes up under center. 1st and 10 for the Rail Splitters. Pudnight in motion. He's got the football, and he can't make the turn. He's spun down and then finally knocked down back at about the 25-yard line.
He had one man to beat on the outside, and he just couldn't get around the corner, and the defender was there to stop him and twist him to the ground on about the 26-yard line.
As you said all night, Coach, it's tough to make that turn for the Railers. But those linebackers filling the holes.
Yeah.
Ball at the 26. 2nd and 18 for the Rail Splitters. Isles comes up under center. He's got a man in motion. He wants to throw. He does up the middle. Ooh, just off the fingertips of the intended receiver. That was Chris Dong. Had good coverage on him, and Isles got the ball over the defense, but Dong just couldn't quite get to it. Got one hand on it, but that was it.
And Isles just got leveled just as he let go of the ball. He took a shot there, but he got back up, so he's a tough kid. But he saw it coming and still delivered the pass just over his fingertips.
3rd and long for the Rail Splitters. Isles talking it over with him. 3rd and 18 for the Rail Splitters. Next week we'll be back home against the MacArthur Generals. Isles up under center. Got a man in motion. He rolls out. He's going to throw it long. Intended receiver Will Cook, and he just can't get to it. Good coverage out there by Rochester. So now it's 4th down situation for Lincoln.
He was pretty close to it. You know, he just needed to make a little adjustment and get a better chance for a throw there. But you're right, Bobby. He had good coverage, and Isles let it fly. You know, see, Isles has a good arm. He can get the ball downfield when he has time to throw.
Yeah, he's got a good gun on him. Ball at the 26-yard line. 4th down for Lincoln. They're going to have to punt it away. Isles back deep for the snap from Kunkel. Here it is. He boots it away. It's a high end-over-end kick. Comes down, takes a bad Lincoln bounce, and it's down there by number 78 for Lincoln, and that's Ian Neitzel at the 40-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for Rochester at the Lincoln 40-yard line. We've seen these officials before.
Oh, yeah. Back judge there with the white beard. I know we've seen him not too long ago.
Yeah.
Maybe at Glenwood. I can't remember. I think it was at Glenwood, actually, yeah. On the Saturday afternoon game that got rescheduled. Or Saturday morning, actually.
So they've got their replacement quarterback in there. That's Josh Grant. He hands off, and the running back for Rochester was Alec Ostermeyer.
Grant played a little bit in that first half too, Bob. Just a little bit. He had a couple series I think he got in. Pick up a 4 on the play. He's going to set up a 2nd and 6 on the Lincoln 36-yard line. We're down to 5:30 here in the 3rd period.
One of the Rockets shook up. They're getting him off the field. Grant out of the shotgun. He's got the snap. That's Ostermeyer again, and he's down to the Lincoln 25-yard line before he's tackled there by Ian Neitzel.
That's a 1st down for the Rockets as they move the ball deeper into Lincoln territory here.
1st and 10 at the 25.
Last time we were here, Bob, a couple of years ago, they had some food up here for us. I don't see any food tonight.
Yeah, I don't know. Some water, that's it.
Austerity program or something.
Yeah, not even any bread, just water.
Yeah.
Grant out of the shotgun. Ostermeyer back there with him. Ostermeyer gets the football again. Straight arms a couple of railers and knocked down at the line of scrimmage at the 25. So it'll be 2nd and 10 for the Rockets.
Good pursuit that time by the Railer defense as they came across the line of scrimmage and stopped him before with no gain.
Kunkel was the guy that made the tackle for the Rail Splitters. Ethan Kunkel, the senior, plays the center position too. He's an inside linebacker on defense. Where's the number 54? He's 5'9", 210-pounder.
Team's leading tackler this season.
Josh Grant goes to the sideline to get the play. Grant is a junior. He's 6 foot, 175-pounder. He operates out of the shotgun. 2nd and 10 for the Rockets. Ostermeyer still back there with him. He gets the hand again, and this time he bowls his way down to about the 22-yard line. Ryan Ruchke was there. Ethan Kunkel on the tackle. Also off the bottom of the pile is Ian Neitzel, and one of the Railers shook up there. He was also there for the tackle. That was Braden Tanner.
Yeah. Looked like Ian Neitzel holding his hand or something there. I don't know if he's got a little stinger on his shoulder or what, but he got a little shook up there on that play.
Yeah. Tanner, too. Tanner's, they're going to send somebody in for him.
Yeah. Neitzel's going to go out.
Oh, Neitzel's going out.
Yeah.
Looked like Tanner was shook up, too.
Yeah.
The man that checked in for Lincoln, that's number 74. Zach Prather. Out of the shotgun. Grant. Oh, Ostermeyer, good tackle there.
That's Pollock on another blitz.
Great job by Pollock getting through there. He's came inspired tonight to play.
He's got a little quickness there when he gets to the line of scrimmage to get by the blocker before they get a piece of him. And that time he went through clean and got to the ball carrier. Stopped him for a loss of about 8 yards.
Griffin Pollock, he's a stocky young man. He's a senior, 5'9", 180-pounder. Grant's got the play for the Rockets in their orange helmets and blue uniforms with white numerals. It's going to be 4th and 13 for the Rockets. Grant out of the shotgun. Got the snap. Had to juggle it. Now he runs, but he's knocked down before he can get a 1st down. Try and pick up who those Railers were in on the tackle there.
That was a 4th down play, so the Railers are going to take over.
Eric Sutton was the only one I could pick up. He was one of the first ones there. 1st and 10 for Lincoln. their own 20-yard line.
Their second possession here in this third quarter, so they got a chance to move the ball here a little bit. We're down to, looks like about 1:50 in the third period.
Quickly running third quarter. Isles, I believe that's Neitzel check back. You know, that's 79 for the Rail Splitters. Ben Steiner, the junior Steiner, he plays the whole game. And now a timeout for Lincoln, and as Lincoln takes a timeout, we'll take a timeout. We'll be back. Rochester leads Lincoln 42-0. Remember, after the game tonight, stay tuned as we throw things back to Jeff number 2 in the best classic rock and roll around. He'll be with you till midnight, but the party continues until 4 a.m., and then it's the best country known to man, because when you're tuned into WLCN 96.3 FM, it's country by day and classic rock by night, the best of both worlds. So it's 1st and 10 for the Rail Splitters. Isles comes up under center. He's got a man in motion. Hands off. That is that Pollock?
20.
Big run there. No, that's not Pollock. It's Tanner. That's Braden Tanner. Braden Tanner all the way out to the 30-yard line, 20-yard line of Rochester. Great run there by Tanner for the Rail Splitters.
60-yard pickup there for Tanner. 60 yards and just a nice run as he got around the line. Broke a couple tackles and then just outraced people.
Braden Tanner, a senior for the Rail Splitters. Where's the number 20? Pardon, he's a junior. Where's the number 22, 6'1", 190, junior Braden Tanner. Now in there is Kobe Bottrell at wide receiver. Here's the handoff. That's Griffin Pollock. Pollock's got a good gain, Coach, down across the 15-yard line. Also in there now for the Rail Splitters is Keegan Buck.
He gets down inside the 15, down to about the 13, so a 7-yard pickup for Pollock.
So 2nd and 3 for the Rail Splitters. At the 13-yard line of Rochester. Keegan Buck here to the near side. And that's Kobe Bottrell split wide to the right. Isles got a man in motion. Hands it off. And that is Braden Tanner again. May have got a yard out of it. And that's going to end the third quarter with the score, Rochester 42, Lincoln 0. We'll be back in a minute. Tune in every Friday morning around 8:15 to 96.3 FM, WLCNonline.com for the Benjamin Yacht and LCHS Railer head coach Andy McDonald pregame interview as the guys discuss the upcoming Friday night game, brought to you by Timbercrest Veterinary Service PC in Atlanta and Lincoln. Next week it'll be MacArthur. Here come the Rail Splitters. Isles ran the quarterback sneak, but there wasn't much there.
He got piled up right in the middle. I don't think he lost anything, but I don't think he gained anything. It's going to be a 4th and about 4 for the Railers.
As we start the fourth quarter. It worked earlier, but not that time. 4th and...
To get anything out of that, you got to get a good push up front, and if you don't, then yeah, the defense is able to stuff you right where you came from.
Isles checks back into the huddle with the play. Kunkel's still up there at center. And now the officials blow the play dead.
I think Rochester's taking a timeout now.
They're taking a timeout. So if Rochester takes a timeout, we'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this.
All right, 30 going.
All right. Tune into the Lincoln Country Morning Show Drive next week from 6 to 9. You know, I tune into that every morning, Coach, to try and guess the top 10. Have you ever tuned in for that?
I've heard you call in once in a while, yeah.
I always try to say the craziest answer. Here's Isles, 4th and 4. And he wants to keep it, throws it up ahead. And it was caught, but it was out of bounds. The guy that got it was number 80 for the Rail Splitters. That was Kobe Bottrell. So Rochester will take over on downs. It'll be 1st and 10 for Rochester at the 15-yard line.
We're early in the fourth quarter here, Bob. Rochester going to take over deep in their territory. If Railers can make a stop here, they may still get a chance to get a score before the game ends. But we're running the clock, so it's going quickly.
It looks like Rochester wants to continue to run the football. They've got their backup quarterback in there, Josh Grant. Lincoln Railers huddle in on defense. Pud Knight out there for the Rail Splitters. Keegan Buck out of the shotgun. Grant hands off. And the running back's out to around the 20-yard line.
Pick up about 5 or 6 on that first down play there. And that's what you like to see on a first down, is get anything 4 yards or more. Sets up the whole series for you.
That was Alec Ostermeyer for the Rockets.
You got a lot of young kids subs in, getting a lot of varsity games experience right now.
Ryan Ruchke in there for the Rail Splitters. There's the snap to Grant. He hands off. This running back's out to the 30, along the sideline to the 35-40 before he's taken out of bounds. It was Griffin Pollock on the tackle. Along with him was Keegan Buck for the Rail Splitters.
Yeah. Check the number there. I think we got a different number in there now. I'm not sure who that was, but a couple guys on that tackle.
They spotted at the 40. It was Keegan Buck and Griffin Pollock. Out of the shotgun, Grant. Hands off to Ostermeyer. He's up to the 45-50 into Lincoln territory, and then he's finally tackled at the Lincoln 45-yard line.
That was Andrew Yant on the tackle there. He wrapped him up by the ankles.
That was a good tackle. They spotted at the 44-yard line of Lincoln. Also in there for the Lincoln Rail Splitters is Trent Whitham. He's a sophomore. Keegan Buck, Andrew Yant. Grant out of the shotgun. High snap, hands off. New running back in there. That's 33. He's down to the 35-yard line. That was Will Morris for Rochester.
He just picked up 9, almost 10 yards on that play. Just shy of the first down. Well, now they're giving him the first down on the play.
At the Lincoln 34-yard line. Grant out of the shotgun. He's got Morris at running back in there with him. Here's the snap. It's a high one, but Morris has got it. Oh, looked like a face mask there. Grant's still on his feet. They may decline, but one of the Railers grabbed the face mask early, and he was able to elude that. Flag went out immediately.
Yeah, he got away from that and made some nice yardage up the left sideline, and the penalty's going to tack some more onto it.
He made it down to the 20-yard line. That was Morris. Will Morris. He's a sophomore. Face mask.
They decline that penalty and take the yardage, and gives them another first down, as you said, Bob, down to the Lincoln 20-yard line.
Under 7 minutes left in the ball game. Next week we'll be back at Hanlon Field up against the MacArthur Generals. Grant at the quarterback. Morris still back there with him. Railer defense. Offsides.
I think number
79
was jumping around there. Don't know who that is. Oh, Ben Steiner. Yeah. He's playing on the defense and offense tonight.
So they move it down to the 15. So it's 1st and 5 for the Rockets. Grant looks at the sideline. He's still got Morris back there at the running back for him. Trent Whitham in there for the Rail Splitters. High snap, but Grant handles it. Now he's going to try and run with the football. He's up to the 10. He's knocked from behind across the 5-yard line. He was hit hard from behind.
Yeah, whoever hit, gave him an extra 5 yards on
that. Was Scott Lesson. Lesson and 44 and Scott Ruchke, number 42, were there.
He kind of stumbled after as soon as he got the snap, and then regained his balance and got knocked forward by the defense.
First and goal for the Rockets at the 5-yard line. Under about 5:30 left for the game. Grant out of the shotgun. Now they got a new running back in there. That's Josh Dreidel, and plays blown dead.
They're getting all excited about him, so they must be a favorite of the fans, trying to get him in and get a touchdown perhaps.
Yeah, and they got a 5-yard penalty called against him.
They had 12 men on the field, though, one too many.
Yeah. Morris couldn't get off the field.
Okay.
They still didn't make it. Request for new equipment. Went out while I was dialing. Brother.
Try it again.
Oh man, this thing's shot.
I don't think that moves. That's just stands.
This will get us a new phone.
Especially when we throw it out the window going home. Good tackle. Good defense by the Raiders there. Make a stop there at the goal line. It's going to be a 2nd and goal from the 2-yard line.
Oh, it ain't going to work. Should I just phone it in?
Well, phone her and see what she wants to do. Yeah, what's the clock say? 3:25. Out of the end zone here. Oh, jeez. He scored.
Oh, Paula? Yeah, it's not going to work. Yeah, hey, can you hear me? Yeah. Well, this is Bob Verderbrer reporting from Rochester High School. The Rockets have just scored to make the score 48-0 in favor of the Rockets, and they'll attempt the extra point. We've had trouble with our equipment here at the end, so I hope you're still picking us up. They'll attempt the extra point. And they got a new guy in there to kick the extra point, and that's number 22, Bryce Casey. There's 3:05 left for the game. Casey's bunt, and they couldn't get it off, and they knocked down the holder. Things have gone a little bit out of control here.
I think Lincoln jumped off there a little bit.
It's going to be an offsides against Lincoln. Casey's going to try it again. They're going to redo the try. They didn't take the penalty. Casey will attempt the extra point again. There's the snap. The hold's bad, and they're going to try and run it in.
Yeah, he's in.
And he runs in the 2-point conversion, so that'll make the score Rochester 50, Lincoln 0. We'll be back after this. 3:05 left in the football game, and looks like we might have to put in a requisition for some new equipment, Ken.
I know things are getting a little tough here. We've gone off a couple times, and now I think we're off permanently with the equipment we had, so we're using your fancy new phone here, Bob. I don't know sure how new it is, but it's newer than what we started with, that's for sure.
Well, it's less than a year old, and it's doing the job, and the Rockets are going to have to kick off to the Rail Splitters. And we've got some new guys in there back deep. Is that 21? That's Linares.
Yep.
Alex Linares back deep for the Railers. He's a sophomore, 5'11", 150-pounder. He started at outside linebacker today, and now he's back for the kickoff, and it looks like Casey's going to kick it off for the Rochester Rockets. He wears the number 22. That was a bad snap, so he didn't get to try and kick the extra point, so they just ran it in for 2. Casey going to kick it away from his own 40 with 3:05 left in the game. It's going to be a short kick, and it's going to go out of bounds, so Lincoln's going to get good field position at around the Lincoln 35-yard line.
Yeah, the Railers have about 3 minutes left to try to mount some kind of a drive here, get on the scoreboard. That would be nice. It's 50-0 after that 2-point conversion, and it's just a matter of putting in 3 more minutes here and getting this game finished.
So the Railers will be back home against the Generals next weekend at Hanlon Field. I'm not sure where the Rockets are going. We had that checked out earlier. And now the Railers are going to have 1st and 10 at the 36.
Yeah, Rochester has their last home game of the season right here next week against the Jacksonville Crimson.
Crimson is going to attempt to go up against the 4-time defending state champs. And now in there at quarterback for the Rail Splitters should be Andrew Yant. He wears the number 12. He's a sophomore. Jan will come up under center. Ethan Kunkel going all the way. He's the center for the Railers. Plays inside linebacker. Man in motion. There's the handoff. Left side, Rail Splitters down for a couple of yard gain there. That was Nathan Pudnight. He's a sophomore, 5'6", 120-pounder.
I'll tell you, Yant at quarterback, as soon as he handed that ball off, there was 2 blue jerseys on top of him, and that's just how quickly the defense, no matter who's in for Rochester, that they penetrate through the line of scrimmage.
I thought Yant was shook up there, but he wasn't. He's a tough kid. He's back up. Looks to the sideline. He's got to the play. Goes in to the huddle. 1:30 left for the football game. Rochester leads at 50-0. Split wide to the right side here for Lincoln is Quentin Bone. Yant comes up under center on a long count. Now he's got the snap. Hands off, and that's 44 for the Rail Splitters. That's Scott Lesson. He's a sophomore, also 150, 5'6". We're down to 1:06 now. Rochester running players in and out. Lincoln going with their younger lineup here.
It's just a matter of another play or two here before this is over, Bob. And the Railers got some extra players in the game too, but obviously they don't have too many options. A lot less players on the Lincoln side than there are on the Rochester side.
Jan up under center on the long count. Now he's got the snap. Hands off, and the Lincoln player Alex Linares down across the 40 to the 42-yard line before he was taken there. Leading the blocking there for the Rail Splitters. Didn't pick that up, but good job there by Linares getting out to the 42-yard line.
Yeah, I think that's probably the last play of the game there, Bob. I don't think the Railers come out of the huddle now.
No, because it's down in the teens now on the clock, and now they're just going to head for the sidelines, and that's going to end the ball game with the Rochester Rockets winning it. They're now 6-0 on the season by the score of 50-0 over the Rail Splitters. We're going to take a short break, and then we'll be back to wrap it up.
Railers football on 96.3 FM and WLCNonline.com is brought to you by Grau Incorporated, Fistry Food Mart, Community Action Partnership of Central Illinois, The Carpet House, Castle Manor Supported Living, Ricky Calvert Trader Funeral Home, Rick Ham State Farm Insurance, Lincoln IGA, Town and Country Bank, Eaton Corporation, Lincoln College, Flay's Hair and Nail Salon, Lincoln Heating and Cooling, Future Stars Lincoln and Impact Studio, Dean Leaf Plumbing, Heating and Soft Water, Lincoln Printers, Jane's Hair Salon, Bright Ideas Screen Printing and Embroidery, Kathy Denny Realtor at Worth & Associates, Mama's Arcade Cafe, Stuffed Pizza, Headline Salon LLC, AG Farms, Best Western Plus Lincoln Inn, and by Sharon's Auto Repair.